It's a beautiful summer morning. Hard to believe August is here. The summer just keeps rolling on. I'm reporting live in Eagle today. We've got Trisha in the studio with every need to start your Tuesday off right. It's August 2nd, and Vail Valley Live starts now.
It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
Living it.
living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning,
Every morning.
At 7:30.
7:30.
it's Vail Valley Live.
It's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Trisha Swenson here in the studios. Vail Valley Live is starting right now. We just saw Sarah down in Eagle. She'll be doing an interview today with Terry Reichert, who's with Empty Bowls. The Vail Valley Salvation Army is doing their annual fundraiser, their largest one of the year, besides the kettle, the red kettle, of course, that we see during the holidays. But it's just a fantastic event that happens this Friday, so she'll give us some more details on that. We have a lot still going on with dance and music. So Bravo has 3 more performances tonight, tomorrow night, and Thursday. This will be the Classically Uncorked, so we're going to let you know about that. And that dance is taking a little break from the evening performances, but they have a few things going on during the day, whether you want to do a master class with their artist in residence, or maybe learn how to watch dance with one of the pros. So that is coming up today. And then also, we're going to let you know about what's happening with the outlets at Silverthorne in case you want to do a little shopping, how you can get the deals, and so much more. So, but before we do that, we want to get you some details on how you can be involved with the show. So we are live 7:30 to 8:30-ish, maybe a little bit longer if we're having some fun and keep on going. But if you have any questions, you can chat with us during our platforms. We've got YouTube. Subscribe to Vail Valley Live on our YouTube channel, and then Facebook. You can like us on Facebook. It's Vail Valley Live on Facebook. That's brand new. So we want you to hop on over to that one, like us, comment, be part of our community. And if, like I said, if you have any questions about what's going on or what do I need to know, what's happening Labor Day weekend, just let us know, and we will try to get all the answers for you. Consider us your concierge here in the Vail Valley. But right now, here's what we're going to look at weather-wise. This weather is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne, Elevated Savings. We're seeing temperatures already in the 50s this morning. A little bit of rain last night, cooled things off. I got in 9 holes of golf before the rain stopped us, but we're going to see highs very mild today, right around the mid-70s, a bit warmer down valley as you travel down in elevation. So like Eagle, Gypsum, a little bit lower than elevations here at the Vail and Beaver Creek. We're going to see things cooler up in the higher elevations. Overnight low will drop down into the 50s, and then we do have a chance of that monsoonal airflow coming through again. About a 50% chance of showers, mainly after 1 p.m. So this morning, you're going to be fine. 12 noon, you should be fine. And then just those increasing clouds will come in, and the winds could be a factor today. So they could gust as high as 30 miles per hour. And then tomorrow, we've got the showers likely, thunderstorms, kind of between noon and 3. And as we go into the weekend, looks like we've got pretty good days. So we'll have the sunny in the morning and then the thunder showers in the afternoon. And this is very typical for August. August, we see a little bit more rain and actually cooler temperatures. Many places elsewhere throughout the rest of the country, August is usually their hottest month. Not quite the case with us. We cool down a little bit because of that monsoonal airflow. So that's a quick look at your weather. But let's bring it outside and check in with Sarah and learn a little bit more about what's happening down in Eagle. Sarah, yeah, you got your coffee, you got things ready to go. Where are you right now?
That's right, Trisha. I'm on Main Street down here in Eagle. I just ducked into Yeti's Grind to get my iced latte, and it is such a beautiful morning. I had to grab my jacket on the way out the door this morning. It's nice and cool. As you mentioned, a lot of places are dealing with record heat right now, and it's a nice, crisp start to the day out here.
Yeah, you know what? I have some friends that just came in from Houston. A lot of our Texas friends are here right now, and they couldn't believe it. They're like, wow, it's just so Nice. Oh, even the heat of the day is nothing compared to what they're used to, especially humidity wise. And if it does get a little hot, I always say, hey, go higher. So then that's when you go up to Piney Ranch. Maybe you go up the gondola because it's always cooler. We talk about this a lot during the winter, where every 1,000 feet of travel going upward, maybe up the gondola, your temperature drops 3 or 4 degrees. So it's just going to feel a little cooler up at that altitude. Maybe not after you're sweating it up the hiking trail, but you'll cool off once you get up there.
Absolutely. And those monsoon rain showers have been so nice. Those little cloud bursts in the afternoons, whether you're out on a hike or riding the bike or just going to the river, it's been so nice to cool it off and get some moisture as well.
It definitely is. Hey, we need to remind people too, today is National Night Out. So it just what it says. So it's a national initiative. All the law enforcement do things throughout communities across America. And we've got a lot of the law enforcement agencies participating up and down the valley. Up here in Vail, in Westvale, they're going to be meeting at station number 3 at 5 p.m. They'll go from 5 to 7. And then Minturn, they'll host them at the Little Beach Amphitheater and Park. But down in Eagle, we're going to be doing some things down there, Eagle and Gypsum.
That's right. In Eagle, it's going to be at the Brush Creek Pavilion. That kicks off at 5 with some food, with bouncy castles for the kids. And as you mentioned, just a great opportunity to visit with local law enforcement officials. And then just a bit further down valley in Gypsum, it's going to be at the Lundgren Amphitheater. So lots of locations, lots of things up and down the valley to get out and meet those law enforcement officials. I got to visit with them over at the sheriff's office last week, and they're really looking forward to getting out in the community and just having some conversations with people.
Yeah, you know what? It's a reason to just, get up there and go ask them questions, have your kids go up there. Maybe they'll have some of the cars ready to go and you can see inside there. And this is a national event, like I said. And it's just one way for the communities to get to know their local law enforcement and to thank them, quite frankly, too, for all the things that they do to keep us safe. But it should be a lot of fun. And in Avon, they're going to be doing this at the Aspen's Community Park, at the O'Neill Spur Park, and Eagle Bend Apartments. So a couple different places in Avon. So pretty much up and down the valley, we're going to have this all going on. Hey, another thing going on tonight, and we'll probably talk about it more in the Beaver Creek segment, but we've got Tig Notaro, and the comedian, coming to the Villar. So the Villar has just been going off with all sorts of things. I think, didn't you see Midland there?
I did not make it to that show, but I had some friends that went. They said it was spectacular. They've had such a great lineup between country music, some rock. Of course, tonight, Tig Notaro, really well-known comedian that's been on Ellen DeGeneres, on Saturday Night Live, lots of different films, and just spectacular comedy. So that'll be a fun one. And then they still have a few more shows in August. So they just keep rolling through the summer calendar at the Villar, and it's just such a great variety. They have kids events, they have really everything under the sun that you could possibly look for, and such a beautiful venue, just 535 seats, so truly not a bad seat in the house. The acoustics are amazing, and if you haven't been, it's just under the ice rink, so a really nice hidden gem right there in Beaver Creek Village.
Yeah, it definitely is. So, you could still get tickets for that. And then I know Dance Festival comes this weekend. Kristen Chenoweth is going to be there later on in August. They have shows all the way through September. And then they start their Underground Sound series, which is basically a weekly concert series throughout the fall. So really not a lot of rest over there at the Villar. They're busy year round pretty much.
That's right. They'll keep rolling into the Underground Sound shows, which for locals is a really good deal to see maybe some up and coming artists during that off season. And they're just starting to announce those shows as well.
Yep. All right. Well, we're going to get more details about what's happening at the Villar, what's going on at Beaver Creek, and we'll also give you your headlines and your road report when we come back. Stay with us on Vail Valley Live.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Are you ready for summer gardening? Here at Knapp Garden Center, we take a collection of beautiful, hand perennial and annual flowers. We also carry a wide variety of delicious veggie starters, herbs, bushes, shrubs, trees, soil amendments, and so much more. Our selection is carefully chosen for our altitude, soils, and climate and reflect the hardiness of the Rocky Mountains. Visit us today, 95 Rule Road in Eagle. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30 p.m., and weekends from 8 to 4. Knapp Garden Center has everything you need to craft your beautiful outdoor space this summer.
All right, we are back. Want to thank the Grand Hyatt for hosting us. Our Vail Valley Live studios are right here at the hotel. We're just a little bit west of Line Set. If you're familiar with the Cascade Lift, lift number 20, we're the westernmost portal on how to get up to the slopes. And can you believe it? We're only a couple months away from the ski season. When August hits on the calendar here, like I was saying earlier, it's a little bit cooler. We get these monsoon rains. We actually start thinking skiing, if you can believe it. Not really back to school. We start thinking skiing. But we're excited about that. But let's let you know what made headlines in today's Vail Daily for Tuesday, the 2nd of August. On the cover, celebrating Colorado. People recreate with different water activities during Colorado Day, Colorado's birthday, on Monday at Sylvan Lake State Park. All state parks in Colorado had free admission for the day. So that was Colorado Day, August 1st, every single year. So enjoy that next year and head out to a park with free admission. But on the cover, setting new standards, Eagle County Schools to pilot new grading policy intending to build equity and focus on what students know and what they can do. More on page A3. Also in today's paper, an incredible gem. The Vail Symposium celebrates Valley Curtain's 50th anniversary and reveals original idea for an Aspen location. This was just last week. It celebrated an amazing feat of stringing a huge curtain over the Rifled Gap. You can learn a little bit about Christo and Jean-Claude, the artists responsible for this, and how they were able to do this in 1972. And then in sports and outdoors, hiker traffic on 14ers fell by 110,000 visits in 2021. Municipal restrictions, landowner liability issues, and construction hindered access to the state's most popular 14ers. You can read more about this on page A18 in today's Vail Daily. So grab your copy today. You miss a day, you miss a lot. You can find your paper for free in newspaper dispensers from Eastville down to Gypsum, or you can always go online. VailDaily.com has all the breaking news alerts. You can sign up for newsletters, get your entertainment report. You could actually read the whole Vail Daily page by page through their e-edition. So it feels like you've got the paper, just in case you can't get down to one of the newsstands. So Vail Daily, bringing communities together. Now let's take a look at the roads. We're still seeing that traffic and actually the construction going on Vail Pass. Right lane closed, left lane closures. It alternates all the way up the corridor there. And you're going to see some of those similar issues over in Silverthorne and on the approaches to the Eisenhower-Johnson tunnels. Now, locally on the valley floor, if you're over in the Edwards area, going from Highway 6 maybe to the schools, Battle Mountain High School, maybe you're going up into Singletree under the underpass, they are doing some repaving and resurfacing. If you're a biker, wow, you're going to want to avoid that area because that's hard on your road bike tires, not so much on your mountain bike tires, but road bikers, just beware, stay on the sidewalk in that section. And then when I was driving in today, there was an alert, something that's going to start tomorrow. This will be in Dow Junction. So we'll learn a little bit more about that when that starts. But it is construction season throughout the state of Colorado. They try to get so many of these projects done before the snow flies. So they usually wrap up things by about November or so. So we'll probably see that construction on Vail Pass until that time. So if you are traveling to the Front Range or maybe, getting back to the airport, allow plenty of time to get through the construction traffic, get your rental car back, gas that up before you drop it off, and then get to the airport. But let's bring in Sarah and find out what things are looking like down in Eagle. So, you made it over to the town park. Oh, that's so beautiful. I love that park.
It's such a beautiful park, really nice green space right here in the heart of Eagle, where Show Downtown presented by Alpine Bank will continue Thursday. So these are the really fun community concerts, open, no tickets needed. Just bring your blanket, bring a camping chair, bring a picnic, and it continues with the 11-piece Latin outfit Quemando Salsa that will be performing on Thursday.
You know what, Quemando, they were here earlier this year. They were up Valley. They were at the jazz stage at Solaris, and they were part of the Sunday night free jazz. So this is going to be great. There's going to be some dancing going on for sure, and I know they kind of have that makeshift dance floor right in front, in front of all the blankets and the chairs and everything. So this is great that we're continuing with live music. I know Babu and the Peacemakers with Christian Vaso. That was just last week, and this goes all the way through, what about the third week of August? I think, the kids go back to school, and then maybe we have one more of these. But it's just a beautiful stage. And they've got some pretty elaborate picnic spreads, Sarah. I mean, it's almost like picnic wars, like who has the best looking picnic dishes.
Absolutely. It's definitely some friendly competition amongst the neighbors to see who has the best charcuterie board, who has the best spread. So it's always fun to compare notes on what everyone brings each Thursday. And then, of course, they have food trucks. So if you're in a rush after work and don't have time to make a big spread, just come down and get some snacks at the food trucks. And, of course, the kids are running around. A really fun way to kick off the weekend each Thursday.
Oh, it definitely is. And, usually the weather's been holding pretty good for these. Eagle and Gypsum, they're kind of known as the windows. Sometimes they don't get the rain that Vail or Beaver Creek gets. It kind of just skirts around them. You guys have a nice night. And I love that big square there. It's just such a big lawn. People load up their wagons, load everything in. Parking, you got to walk a couple blocks away because it's so popular. But, yeah, it's a wonderful free amenity. And, speaking of free music, we've got that tomorrow night in Avon with Avon Live. So pretty much any night of the week, you're going to find some free music. So Avon Live, Dragon Deer is going to be the headliner with opener Bo Thomas. And Bo Thomas, he plays a lot up at Beaver Creek, right?
He does. He just played in Beaver Creek about a week and a half ago. He's from over in Summit County, really fun singer-songwriter. So he'll be opening up that show. And then, of course, Dragon Deer played about 2 years ago at Beaver Creek as well. So it's fun to welcome these musicians back that have performed and built up their fan base here in the Valley.
Yeah, definitely. And you know what? Just even this afternoon, we've got the free music. I know Tim and Taylor, who used to be known as Austin's Rose, they're going to be playing over at Latour. So even if you're just walking by, maybe going to Solaris, just hopping off the bus, they're going to be there. And then also Brendan McKinney, he'll be playing Down Valley at the Drunken Goat, 4 o'clock. And pretty much every night of the week, somebody's got some music going on. And then there's a silent disco. I know Beaver Creek does this every Saturday. Well, in Vail and Lion's Head, it rotates between either the entrance to the Lion's Head bus stop or the plaza between the French Deli and Sunbird Fountain. So you can just grab a set of headphones tonight. That's going to be for free. That'll be from 6 to 9 p.m. Silent disco in Lion's Head.
And if you haven't done silent disco, it is so fun. The people watching alone is great. Everyone's on the different channels, listening to different beats and different music, and really fun to be a part of that. So it's nice that they're adding that in a couple different locations in Vail this summer.
Yeah, it's not just for Beaver Creek anymore. So, yeah, we're excited to have that. Okay, well, hey, we're going to take a quick break, right, Rachel?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about what's happening today and this weekend in Beaver Creek.
Life is brimming with miles and miles of possibility. Gear up. Explore the world how you see fit. The right tires will show you that the experiences you make are the ones you take with you.
We love our house. Been here for years.
Yeah, but there's an animal in the attic. At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
There are times I wonder, why can't I wear white after Labor Day?
Something on your mind? Chew on it. Twizzlers.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Liv Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact your Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love.
Oh, we're enjoying temperatures in the 50s, mid-50s this morning, nice and cool for sleeping. That's what's great. We hardly even have air conditioning in many of the buildings around here, just simply because we've got weather that takes care of that for us. And today we'll see a high just around the mid-70s and a little bit warmer down valley, but really cool, comfortable, low humidity. That cloud cover will come through this afternoon, probably after about 1 o'clock, and then that could bring some rain showers. We have about a 50% chance of scattered rain showers and thunderstorms this afternoon, and the wind could be a factor today too. Winds could gust as high as 30 miles per hour. So think about that if you're doing a road biking. You know, mountain biking, you don't really get affected by the wind, but road biking, well, if you're going maybe west, if you're maybe doing the Avon down to Eagle, maybe going on that new path, you might be going right into the wind. So maybe do that earlier in your day. You got to always strategically plan around the wind. Now, the next couple of days, very similar with nice clear skies in the morning, increasing clouds by the afternoon, and we'll see about a 60% chance of showers for your Wednesday. That same going into Thursday, Friday, but still some nice mornings. We warm up a little bit by the weekend as well. You can see there upper 70s and low 80s, and then overnight lows back down into the 50s. So that's a quick look at your weather. Let's bring in Sarah and talk about some things going on with Bravo. So Bravo.
She's a little frozen.
Oh, she's frozen.
Give her a chance to refresh.
Okay, cool. All right, Rachel's giving me the no-go on that right now, but what we're going to talk about is Classically Uncorked. So Bravo has wrapped up all of their shows at the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater. That ended with the New York Philharmonic, who was the last of the 4 orchestras who came. We started with St. Paul Orchestra, then we moved on to Dallas Symphony, the Philadelphia Orchestra, and then the New York Phil. But what we have going on right now is we're utilizing another beautiful venue in the Vail Valley. This is Donovan Park, and it's actually just a little bit west of where we are at the Grand Hyatt Vail. So you have Lion's Head, you have the Grand Hyatt Vail, and then you have Donovan Park and Pavilion. Beautiful park. Take the kids there. It's on the bike path right along Gore Creek. But the pavilion is just a beautiful structure with a lot of windows. And we're going to have 3 nights of what's called Classically Uncorked. It'll start at 7 p.m. each night. Different musicians each night as well. So tonight we're going to have the Dover Quartet. They'll be playing some of your favorites from Beethoven, also some Mendelssohn after the intermission. Your ticket price includes 2 glasses of wine. So that's one thing to think about. And then tomorrow we're going to have the Dover Quartet, but then we're going to have bass baritone Devon Tynes being there as well. They'll do a little Barber, a little Ravel, and Caroline Shaw. And this is, they're also going to show New Works Symphonics. This is the New Works Symphonic commissioning project. So it was a world premiere co-commissioned by Bravo Vail and the John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts. So really great to see these new works. This is on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, we'll have the Dover Quartet. But Anne-Marie McDermott will be on piano. She's the artistic director for Bravo Vail. She does a wonderful job. And then Edgar Meyer on the double bass. He not only has been playing bass since he was 5, he also is a composer. And he has played with everyone from Yo-Yo Ma to Chris Thile, Sam Bush, just all sorts of amazing people. So to have this talent here is going to be awesome. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night, 7 p.m. You can go to all 3. Check out the tickets. They're going to be available for you at bravovail.org for more information, Classically Uncorked. But now let's bring in Sarah and chat a little bit about music. Sarah, I love when they do this Classically Uncorked. The first few years they did this, Silver Oak was the sponsor. So your wine was so delicious. I'm not sure who the wine sponsor is, but I mean, it's still going to be great. But that was always pretty fancy that we got to just have our Silver Oak while we were listening to some great classical music. But have you been to much Bravo? Have you taken your daughter to any of the little kids, little listeners at the library?
Not yet. We definitely need to get that in the schedule. As we talk about so often, Trisha, the issue is trying to find time to squeeze in all the fun activities between the free concerts, the farmers market. There is something to do literally every night of the week. So we went to the rodeo last Thursday, the Eagle County Rodeo, which was a lot of fun, and then went back the next night to do the carnival and all the rides. So it was a really fun weekend. And then, of course, this week we have Showdown Town Thursday, the farmers market here in Eagle Friday. So truly every day is packed.
Okay, now tell me about this farmers market because, we know a lot about the one on Sundays in Vail. And then, of course, Saturday we have Minturn, the original, celebrating 25 years this year. And then Edwards has their little market on the corner on Saturdays. But Friday, hey, we can get the weekend started earlier. You can get your recipes going if you're going to be making something cool with the veggies. What's it like down there when they host these?
It was great. They had 3 big produce booths. So I got some beautiful farm tomatoes, some cauliflower, and then they had some really nice artisan cheeses. So lots of great options. And then, of course, it is in the downtown park, the Centennial Park, and they had some food trucks. So if you want to stop by and grab lunch, they had those options as well.
Okay, I know they had yoga before. So the yoga is from 8 to 9, and then, they start from 9 all the way to 2. And then did they have some arts and crafts and like some booths that are non-farmers market?
Exactly. They had about 3 artisan booths, so you could get some gifts or fun little Colorado souvenirs. So I was really impressed. I'm excited to check it out again this Friday.
Okay, awesome. I know. Day and night. There's something always happening. Perfect. Okay, well, Sarah, we're going to talk a little bit about some biking. Now, Bronzo has his father in town. He brought the family up, and they pass bike tour. So they get driven up with the bikes, and then they get to bike down. And this is great. If you're not used to this altitude, you get to still see the gorgeous views of the valley. It kind of unfolds as you wind through that I-70 corridor. You're just right along that same roadway. It's kind of like the old way we used to get over Vail Pass before we had the interstate, but it's pretty awesome. And there's plenty of biking companies that will take you on this. Charter Sports took our crew there. Let's take a look.
Thanks for taking us on this adventure.
Well, thanks for making this happen.
Yeah.
Typically, I'd be in the store working, and now I'm going riding. My title quote is Bike Guy. Bike Guy. I do
Seamus
too.
the Bike Guy.
Bike Guy.
All right, Jameis, we're at the top of the pass. What's the elevation up here? And what's the temperature? It's a lot cooler.
Well, at the moment, I don't have my thermometer on me, but it's about 15 degrees cooler than when I picked you guys up back in Vail. You can expect about a 5-degree temperature change for every 1,000 feet of elevation gained, and we just came up about 2,000 feet, almost 2,500 or something like that, right in that range.
So we're about at 10.
We're at 10.6 right now. Well, this is called Black Lake, and behind it there's another lake. They're both called Black Lake. The lakes are naturally existing, so they've been here the whole time, and they're stocked with fish, so you can come up here and fish, and it's a really awesome destination right off of I-70. The mountain range that you see in this view is the Gore Mountain Range.
Ooh, oh. I've got this weird, like, extra palm pad that's about the width of an armrest on Spirit Airlines. Look at this thing. Will I hold my peanuts and
That's the only one.
water?
Do it for the gram.
Pretty cool, but no time for Instagram posts when the rain starts.
Cold foods and a lot of flavor.
Okay.
Wait.
How was the ride, Mare?
It was amazing. It was really peaceful, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, because you know, often when I'm biking, you earn the downhill, riding uphill. So we got the nice van ride. So we didn't lose the lung.
Nice. Nice.
Speak for yourself.
The views are unbeatable. Yeah, and just to see the different, the foliage, a lot of wildflowers still. Very smooth trail too. Nice pavement.
And comfy seats.
Yeah. Comfy seats
On the bikes?
Yeah.
Comfy seats on the bikes. Cruiser?
Yeah.
What you're saying is this is family friendly for all ages.
Yes.
And all experiences, like all levels of biking. It's enjoyable.
We're here to drink our lunch,
I survived the Vail Pass bike tour. Oh, cute. Awesome.
We were here, and then now we're here having a mark.
Yeah. Look, you even got my picture. It's High Squatch.
High Squatch. Oh, that was such a fun day. Even though we got rained on, it was just awesome. So if you're looking for a way to experience the Vail Valley on bike, but you don't want to bike uphill, yeah, let gravity help you. And Charter Sports can get you out there and get you outfitted with the bikes and the ride. And who knows, maybe they'll even go to the margarita place with you. But let's Eagle talking about an event that's going to be this Friday, an annual event. Vail Valley Salvation Army. We have Sarah standing by with Terry. Hi. Hello, Terry. Great.
Hi, Trisha.
Hi, tell us more. I want to learn about Friday's event.
That's right, Trish. I'm here with Terry from the Vail Valley Salvation Army, and you have the big fundraiser coming up this Friday the 5th. Such a great event to help a wonderful organization here in the Valley. So tell us what people can expect.
Sure. Well, come on over to Battle Mountain High School at noon on Friday. Tickets are available at the door for $25. It's the best deal in town. That $25 gets you a pottery bowl created by a local artisan, soup by restaurants around town that you know and love, fresh baked bread and dessert, and your belly will be full and your heart full because it's full of community. And it's just been such a blessing to have this event now for 13 years.
The takeaway bowl. I know Trisha said she's past few years, and just a great way to get together with the community for a wonderful program Salvation Army does year round.
It does. The empty bowl concept was started about 13 years ago here in our valley as a reminder that we're fortunate to live in a community-minded place, but in need, and there is hunger where we live. So this gives us a chance to give back to that community, and all of the benefit the food pantry over there at the Salvation Army. So it's just a really great chance to take care of each other in my eyes, and you see everyone that you've seen because we're all it's just a bring your wallet. The silent auction is amazing. So come ready to talk to your neighbors and eat your hearts.
Perfect. And no need to pre-register in high school at noon on Friday.
That's right. Tickets available at the door.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Terry.
Sarah.
Okay. Hey, you know what, Terry? I want to talk a little bit about how we always say this, when you do the red kettle around the holidays, but need knows no season, and how the food banks are doing right now. I know during COVID, wow, we were really hit hard, and families that weren't working full time, it really affected them. But what's going on in our valley? Because I think we just think, oh, it's Vail and everything's perfect and wonderful, but you guys are really needed not only for the food bank but for other assistance.
It's right. We've always served about 400 families per month through that food bank. Families can come and have 2 boxes a month, and that box is full of pantry staples, but also protein, dairy, and fresh produce. So it's a really important way for families to get their families fed when it's hard to stretch a dollar these days. Yes, it was true during the pandemic that there was a lot of need, and now we're in this worldwide inflation where the cost of everything, including food, is higher than usual. So this is just a great gap filler in our eyes, and to make sure that everyone knows it's a resource and that they can come on by and get that done. Aside from the food pantry help, the Salvation Army has always done a number of things to help people. A lot of disaster relief, a lot of traveler services, prescription relief. When you come up on a prescription you weren't counting on, those can be expensive, and they can help in that way. So there's a lot going on, and I find them to be the great community connector. They know their resources. So whatever it is your family is dealing with and working with, they have a resource to counter that. And stay afloat, we all need it sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. Just that helping hand, people bridge that gap and everything. So, well, we're so happy about everything that you guys do for us and everything. And this is a way to support and give back. And you're going to get a little support. The emergency service workers, aren't they going to be serving the dishes on Friday?
They do. All those awesome men and women who serve us every day come out to this event, and you're likely to see the sheriff and a number of other folks serving up your soup and cleaning your plate away. And they're just a great, helpful group. And that's what makes the event feel so warm and friendly, is that those are the faces of our community.
Yeah, and I know the restaurants love participating in well, and you've had many restaurants year after year doing this and providing the breads and the desserts, not only the soups but so much more. So it's almost like you want to go through twice because you want to try the different soups, or go with a friend or your spouse so you can take a taste of gazpacho or the corn chowder. They have some great recipes.
True.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, Terry. Thanks, Sarah, for that interview. So once again, empty bowls. And the reason they call it that is it's symbolic, of course, of, going hungry and feeling that starvation and how the food bank helps out. But then the bowls made by local potters, that's the symbol. And you're going to get one of those. And it's so fun. They open up the doors at 12 noon at Battle Mountain High School. There's usually a little line to get in. It goes till about 1:30. And then you can either go get your soup and then pick your bowl out later. I like to go pick up my bowl first. And then here we go. This is what we have. We've got our emergency service crews serving you. You get your bread, you get your soup, you get water and dessert. And it is just a wonderful community event. So it's this week. It's on Friday. $25 tickets. Like Terry said, it's one of the best deals in town. And it's a great way to support a nonprofit at a very low ticket price. So empty bowls with the Vail Valley Salvation Army. We'll be back with more coming up. We're going to let you know what's happening at Beaver Creek when we return.
Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
To find a cure for osteoarthritis, why not look to the body's own power to heal? At the Stedman Clinic and Stedman Philippon Research Institute, we're working with the National Institutes of Health to conduct a clinical trial treating osteoarthritis of the knee. To learn how you can participate in this clinical trial, call or visit our website today. The Stedman Clinic and Stedman Philippon Research Institute. The future of orthopedic medicine is here.
At Duracell, we're obsessed with bringing a better battery to life. Your life. New Duracell with power-boost ingredients to power more when it matters. More life in your controller, so it's game over for him. More time powering her mobile. For the power nap you need. More from your headlamp at its brightest. For more brilliant memories. Engineered for you. Engineered for more.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Grand Hyatt Vail, Hyatt's newest luxury resort in Vail.
All right, before we get to the weather, I want to talk a little bit about what's going on in the Grand Hyatt Vail. They're doing another Creekside dinner this Friday, August 5th, and it's going to be their last one of the season. They've already done a few already. A lot of them have sold out already, but this is going to be with Chef Orlando Benavides, and he is from Bits and Pieces Conservesa down in Denver, and they're going to be doing some awesome menu items, including seared halibut with mole verde and a churro donut with burnt salted caramel for dessert. They'll start it off with some crispy plantain roasted beets, a little charred carrot chile vinaigrette. Yum. So if you want some more information, you can just simply go online to the Grand Hyatt's website and get some details, or just call Gessner Restaurant and say, I want to learn about the Creekside Dinner Series. I want to get signed up. it is this Friday, and they pair it with great drinks as well. So, but now we're going to get to the weather. So today we're enjoying wonderful mild temperatures. We're right around the mid 50s already. Sun is out. Get the sunscreen on. Even when the clouds roll through, you still need that sunscreen to protect you from the dangerous UV A and B rays. A lot of times you can get a kind of a bad sunburn even on the cloudiest days because you've let your guard down. So don't do that. Put your sunscreen on early and then reapply it throughout the day. High right around the mid to low 70s, up valley, down valley a bit warmer. We'll see temperatures right around 70s up valley, but like I said, down valley quite a bit warmer. And then a similar pattern as we go through the next couple of days, except our temperatures will increase a little bit as we go into the weekend. So that's a look at your weather. And once again, you could get sprinkled on this afternoon. I did yesterday on the golf course, but we had the rain jackets. We kept on playing. That's just what you do out here. You just don't let a little bad weather get in the way of a good time. All right, but let's bring our Sarah down into the chat here, into our little conversation, and find out what's going on at Beaver Creek, because we basically have daily activities happening. I know we had the Monday, Wednesday, Friday yoga, but today we've got another exercise class to kick us off. Tell us about the schedule. Oh, I think we're frozen.
At 9 o'clock.
Let her refresh.
Okay, we're going to let her refresh here. So we do have Monday, Wednesday, Friday yoga, 9 to 10 a.m. Then on Tuesdays, they do a complimentary outdoor fitness class. A lot of times it'll be with Pure Barre. Maybe it's a meditation. It kind of changes on your Tuesdays. So 4 days out of the week, you can get a great class going on in the morning. And then this afternoon, we bring in Fossil Posse Dinosaur Adventures at 4. Also, Ken Carpenter. He's doing the caricatures, and he's been doing caricatures for so many years. I think he's probably gotten all 3 generations in. He probably started with the grandparents and the kids. Now those kids have their own kids. I bet you he's done them all in the years that he has been at the Beav. This is all on the plaza level. I was just there yesterday. They've got ping pong, they've got shuffleboard, they have other games that you can play. Those games are available from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. And a lot of great shopping there also. So it's really fun to head out to the Beav. Even if you're staying in Vail or Lion's Head, just take a day, go over there, do a little hiking, do some mini golf. I brought my putter yesterday, and I started playing a little mini golf kind of before they were really getting going. So I only played like 1 hole, but lots of fun over there. And then they bring in live music. On Thursday night, they'll have Move and Groove. And then music on Wednesday afternoons, on Friday afternoons, between 4 and 6, right at the plaza, that little stage. They have all these tables with umbrellas and coverings. So it's been a lot of fun to see what they have going on up at the Beav. And they also have their common consumption areas. So if you want to grab a drink this afternoon, you can stop into any of the restaurants, and you're able to go from place to place. A lot of the stores allow you to bring the drink in while you're doing a little shopping. So check that out. You can maybe have a little bit of champagne while you're doing some shopping. Looking for next year's ski jacket. There's probably some good sales still going on right now. And if you're looking for clothing and a place to buy your next ski jacket or something else, Meredith had a chance to go shopping.
Hey there, it's Meredith with Vail Valley Live, and we're here at Beaver Creek Sports, and I thought we'd do a little bit of shopping. I love the store because it's got great mountain brands, recognizable brands, and right now is a good time to do some ski shopping because there's tons of sales, so come on.
I am a woman, not here to please you. It's time to move on, cause my time is now. I am a woman, play by my own. I got my 2 feet on solid ground. And then I take the first step, a million more. And I make mistakes I never made before. But either way, I know I made up my mind. I'm through feeling scared, I'm leaving all that behind. So I'm gonna let it shine on you. Think that's true. Whatever I want and am a woman coming alive. Glory again. Where was the fire? I'm gonna let it shine on you. Gonna let it shine on you. And I'm gonna shine, shine, shine. I'm gonna let it shine on you. Shine on you.
I love it. I love seeing what we can get at the stores. Sometimes I'll go hiking at Beaver Creek, and then before I go home, I go shopping for a little while. That's a little problem that I have. But I make myself do the hike first. Hey, but if you want to see some more stores and some great deals, the outlets at Silverthorne are just about a half hour away from Vail. You go up over exit 205 is the exit for Silverthorne. So we have them on both sides of the interstate, and they have everything from, Gap and Taylor and all these great places that you can get some back to school shopping done. You can still get some items for summer that'll probably be now. And if you get your savings card, this is an additional savings on top of the already discounted prices. So it's a great thing to get. You stop by the Colorado Welcome Center, which on the north side of the interstate, and that will give you a little card and then a little sheet that lists all the different stores and their deals. So you can easily say, well, I want to get these deals and I know I want to spend this much, so all the stuff, you can calculate that out and be good to go. But our very own Charlie Kennedy, who's over in Europe this summer, she had a chance to check in with Peggy Sieglin on what's looking good at Little Levi's outlet.
We are here at the Levi's store at the outlets at Silverthorne, which is just a beautiful short drive over the hill from Vail, and it's exit 205 off I-70. And we're here with Peggy Sieglin, who's going to tell us all about the wonderful savings that you can find at the Levi's store here.
Absolutely. Levi's is a fabulous store. First of all, don't forget to pick up your savings card because they are in this. It's like $10 off a purchase of $100 and $20 off a purchase of $300. So it does, aside from their savings already, this does add up. So without further ado, I can't wait for you to see some of these amazing looks.
Let's see what we've got on the models today.
All right, well first we have Ruth. Love this, she's got her pink hat, she has her jean jacket, and then she's got the cutest floral fun little top underneath, and her distressed jeans looking great. Whole outfit would be $238, comes to $177 with her savings card. She's gonna save over $61. Thanks, Ruth. And then comes Maddie. She's got her daisy print kind of balloon sleeve top, and then she has her t-shirt that goes underneath that, which is also that cute little daisy print, her white fun cutoff shorts, and her lime green cap. $165 retail, comes to $83 outlet. She's saving $82.27. And Aislinn, there she is in her black denim fabulous jean jacket. She also has on that adorable, again, that daisy print fun dress, and then we've popped it with that fun orange belt. Whole outfit would be $188, will come to $129 with her savings card, saving over $60. Thanks, Aislinn. And then we have Betsy. She's got her yellow fun Levi's cap on. She has a striped tee underneath that. And then she also has her orange Levi's fun little sweatshirt. And if that weren't enough, those shorts are adorable. Whole outfit would be $172.50, comes to $126. Why, Betsy's gonna save about $50. Thank you, Betsy.
Well, thanks so much, Peggy. If you are looking for some spectacular savings here at Levi's store, be sure to get your savings loyalty card too for that extra discount.
Enjoy the the joy of America's gift to music, jazz, and its many subgenres at the 28th Annual Vail Jazz Festival. Headliner concerts are Thursday evenings in Lion's Head, and free concerts are Sunday evenings at the Solaris Plaza. For more information, go to vailjazz.org.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
All right, we are back, and want to let you know about an awesome dinner that they're doing over at Flame Restaurant at the Four Seasons Resort and Residences Vail. This is a beautiful property. They've got Remedy Bar and then the Flame Restaurant, which is modern mountain steak. Steak elevated is what they like to call it, and we're elevating it to a whole different level with Flowers Winery and Faust Wineries. We're doing a winemaker's dinner on Thursday, August 11th at 6:30. It'll go to about 8:30 p.m. I say get a room and do a little staycation that night also. We've got to look at the menu too, because it's a 4-course meal, actually 5 courses. There's just a small one in there too. But we got white asparagus panna cotta starting it off. We've got live scallop crudo. We've got roasted duck breast. And then, of course, we got to throw a little Colorado in there. So we've got a Colorado elk loin as you. And then to sweeten it up at the end, we've got a honey with brown sugar cake, roasted pineapple, ginger whipped ganache, and that'll be there. So all of these will be paired with different wines from Flowers and Faust. They're going to have wine representatives there. There's special discounts going on that night as well, just for the attendees. So tickets, you can get your tickets on Open Table. It's $220, and that includes everything. Your gratuity, everything's included. So get there at 6 p.m. and enjoy this wonderful opportunity to really take. I always think that you learn so much when you're able to talk to the vineyards and talk to them about what the different nuances are. And Simon Purvis has paired this together, so he's worked really well with the wineries to feel like, okay, we're going to do this on the menu. So Flowers and Faust, this will be next Thursday, August 11th. Check it out. And then let's bring in Sarah now before we say goodbye. Talk a little bit about a few things going on. So Sarah, National Night Out. This is a big event that happens all across the communities across America tonight. And our local law enforcement, they're going to be stepping in and really bringing this to life tonight too.
That's right, Tricia. Events up and down the valley from Gypsum to Eagle, Avon, and Minturn. So a great opportunity to come out and meet those law enforcement officials. And speaking of wine, we were talking about, of course, the Flowers and Faust dinner. Also, Beaver Creek Wine and Spirits kicks off on the 11th. Yes. So that's going to be wine seminars, some really nice dinners where the chefs at Beaver Creek work with the winemakers to create these really special crafted menus. And so tickets are available for all of those events, and that's going to be the 11th through the 14th at venues throughout the village.
Okay, yes, I'm glad that's coming back because we've not seen that return since 2019.
That's right. For the first time in 3 years, and the sommelier has really brought in some great winemakers. So a really fun way to check out some new venues. Several of the restaurants in Beaver Creek have new chefs that'll be showing off their new menu. So always a fun weekend.
Oh, it definitely is. Okay, we love having that. We love also Classically Uncorked with Bravo tonight, tomorrow night, and Thursday. 3 completely different shows. They'll have the Dover Quartet, but bringing in guest artists to supplement the evening at the Donovan Pavilion. That's going to be awesome for people to enjoy. Your ticket price includes 2 glasses of wine, so that's always fun. I love that event. And it's nice because you don't have to worry about the weather. It doesn't matter. And then also Tig Notaro. She's going to be doing some comedy at the Villar Center tonight. Tell us about this.
That's right. Such a talented comedian. She's been on shows and Saturday Night Live alum, so really fun to have her in town doing her comedy show at the Villar, and a few tickets are still available, so make sure you use those up before it's completely sold out. And then rolling right into the Kristen Chenoweth show at the Villar with the Colorado Symphony. So lots of great programming at that theater this summer.
Okay, awesome. All right, and you can go to villarpac.org for more information on that. I'm checking in with the chat on our Facebook. Rodney Travis is saying hello. He's been checking out Emma's videos, singing opera. I know, isn't she amazing? And then he's wondering, LA, are you in Vail yet? I know that LA Labgross was to be coming to Vail. I haven't heard her chime in lately, but I know she's coming early August. A lot of families do choose to come here for maybe one last quick trip before the school starts, and we still have a lot of activities going on for the kids, for the adults. Your lifts are going to open at 9:30 this morning. Tickets available right for you. Oh, and Sarah, I was at Beaver Creek yesterday, so I looked at the ice cream, and it's 10 to 4, Thursdays through Sundays. I got to get up there. Have you heard of anyone that's been up there yet?
I have. It's such a great spot. As you mentioned, you can bike to it, hike to it, not too far from the base of the mountain, and a really fun spot to get lunch or dessert. So that's nice that that's open for the summer. And, you know, we still have some weeks of summer left. Kids are going back to school here soon, but still some great weather and lots of fun concerts and activities.
Oh, we definitely do. All right, well, keep it tuned here. We'll be with you tomorrow, starting at 7:30. You can always watch the entire show. If you're just joining us now, maybe you slept in a little bit, good for you. Had that extra cup of coffee. You can always watch us anytime on Vail Valley Live on YouTube, as well as our Facebook page. And during the live show, you can chat with us just like Rodney did today. So thanks for chiming in, Rodney. Good to hear from you this morning. We'll see you tomorrow.
It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
Living it.
Living it.
Living it. Lots to do.
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning.
At 7:30.
7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
It's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.